All you'll need for this practice is your mat and possibly a wall space behind you if you like to hop towards handstand. We'll go ahead and get started on our backs. Go ahead and lay down, pull your knees in, make a couple of circles on the ceiling with your knees going one way and then the other. Okay. All you'll need for this challenging flow is your mat and possibly a wall space if you like to hop towards the wall, but you don't have to do that. Let's go ahead and start out on our backs. Lay down, pull the knees in, make a couple circles on the ceiling with your knees going one way and then the other. And we'll get right into it, making your way to half boat or low boat. Extend your legs out, curl up, get your shoulder blades off the ground, push through the balls of the feet, spread the toes. Just take a couple moments here to begin to lengthen the breath. Try to press the low back into the mat. See if you can match the length of the inhale with that of the exhale. Let's go ahead and set an intention for the practice. Just one of saying yes. Wherever you are in the moment, just say yes. If that means backing off a little bit, if that means turning it on a little bit, it's just yes. On an inhale, let's take the legs up towards the sky, and we'll find just a couple of hip lifts here. Pushing the ceiling towel straight up. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Sticking with that, or we'll add a double leg raise. And if you want a little bit more, go ahead and peel your shoulder blades off the ground here. You can bend your knees if you want. You don't have to go really low. Just starting to warm up a little bit through the core. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, set the feet down. Let's curl up, reaching towards the knees or hands behind the head. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side, try to touch the ankles, curl up, get your shoulder blades off the ground here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yogi bicycle, opposite elbow to the inner knee. Try to pull the knees in tight to the chest. Bring a little bit of engagement to your feet. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let's rock forward and make your way up to yogi squat. Toes out, heels in, press the elbows into the thighs. Try to pull your heart through. Staying here, either reaching forward, begin to open and close your hands as fast as you can, or taking your hands behind your knees, compressing your wrists, and opening and closing your hands as fast as you can here. Just waking up the flexors and extensors in the forearms. It's gonna feel like you can't really move your hands, but imagine that you have a rubber band on the outside of your hands, so you have to try as hard as you can to completely open and completely close your hands. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way to a forward fold. Just straighten out the legs. Take a few breaths here. Grab a hold of your elbows if you want. Bob up and down. Sway side to side. Whatever feels good. Flat back leg from the spine. Exhale. Let's go ahead and step back to plank pose. Grip in your fingers. Round through your upper back. Keep the toes tucked. Modified up dog. Lower your hips towards the floor. Pull back on your hands. Push back through your heels so the legs stay nice and strong. Exhale. Round through the upper back plank. Inhale, melts, pull back on your hands, push back through your heels. Exhale, round and lift. Just begin to oscillate between these two shapes. Check in with your body, see what you can turn on a little bit more. Last couple of breaths here. And let's make our way to downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Take your right leg up and back. Lift it as high as you can and then level your hips. Let's hold it here. Or we'll try just a little hop switch. Hop off the left, and then see if you can hop off the left and bring the right leg forward to a lunge. Take a breath here, press the pelvis down and forward. Step back, plank pose. Hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 4 chaturangas. 4, 3, 2, 1, downward facing dog. Take the left leg up and back, lift it as high as you can, and then level your hips. Just hold it here if you want, or hop off the right leg, hop off the right leg. On this third one, see if you can hop off the right leg and bring that left leg forward to a lunge. Take a couple breaths here, pressing the pelvis down and forward. Step back plank pose. Hold plank, tap your shoulders or 4 chaturangas for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Take the right leg up and back. And we'll try that hop, but this time just once. So option 1, you'll just step forward. Option 2, hop off the left, bring the right leg forward, find a lunge, take a breath. Take it back, let's try it again. Either just step the right foot forward or hop off the left. See if you can land with that right foot in between your hands. Take a breath. One more time, right leg up and back. Hop off the left, bring the right leg forward, or just step to the top, making your way to warrior 2. Spin the back foot flat, legs are about 1 leg length apart here. Skandasana, pull to the back of the mat. Bend the left knee, straighten out the right leg. Inhale, let's find a lunge at the top of the mat, and step back to 3-pointed plank. You could drop the left knee if you want, or it's just 1 3-pointed chaturanga to downward facing dog. Go ahead and set the right foot down. Take the left leg up and back. Once again, option 1, you'll just step forward each time. Don't worry about hopping, or hop off the right and see if you can bring that left leg forward for a lunge. Take a breath. Let's try 2 more like that. Take the left leg up and back. Hop off the right, bring the left leg forward, or just step it forward. 1 more time. Take that left leg up and back. Hop off the right. Can you bring that left leg forward, or just step it forward? Warrior 2. Spin the back foot flat, press the air down, engage your arms. Skandasana, pull to the back of the mat. Inhale, lunge to the top. 3-pointed plank. Extend that left leg back. You can always drop the right knee, or it's 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Set the foot down. Let's get to the top of the mat to start out. Look forward, bend your knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back, lengthen the spine, touch something. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees, drop the hips, chair pose, sit back. Interlace the fingers behind your back, puff up the chest, and exhale, hinge and fold forward. Relax your head and neck. Actively lift the hands off the low back. Let's release the hands down. Flat back, touch something. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 4 chaturangas. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side, side arm balance. Hold it here. You can make a kickstand with that left foot if you want, or not. Touch the right up to the mat and lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to plank hold, or 4 chaturangas. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, side arm balance. Hold it here or touch the left hip and lift for 10, 9, 8. You can always make a kickstand if you want. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to plank. Hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 4 chaturangas for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet up. Take a couple moments here if you want to drop down, take a break. We will move through that same flow, but we're going to pick it up a little bit faster. You can go faster than me, slower than me, but we'll do a total of 5 rounds. Take the right leg up and back. Once again, option is to step it forward or hop off the left, land on the right, warrior 2. Skandasana, pull to the back. Inhale, lunge to the top. Hold the lunge or 3-pointed plank, or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Right leg flex. Step it or hop the right foot to the top, warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it back. Lunge to the top. You can stay in the lunge, or 3-pointed plank, or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Round 3, right foot to the top of the mat, warrior 2. See if you can slow that hop down. Skandasana to the back. Lunge to the top. Hold the lunge, or 3-pointed plank, or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Round 4, right foot to the top. Open it up, warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it back. Lunge to the top. Hold the lunge, or 3-pointed plank, or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Last round, best round. Right foot to the top, warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it back. Turn all 10 toes towards the back of the mat. Find a lunge. Downward facing dog, left leg flies. Bend the knee and open it up. Let's flip the dog, allowing the foot to fall over to the right as you lift your hips and reach back. Let's sit down. Boat pose. Butt down, legs up. Compress, thighs to the chest. Lift up out of the low back. Stay here, or let's begin to straighten the legs. Try to create this compression of connecting your thighs and your chest. When you're ready, slowly come down. Half boat, Ardha Navasana, tailbone chases the heels. Let's cross the ankles right over the left, left over the right. You want to make it harder, reach the arms overhead. Curl up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's flutter the arms, reach forward, curl up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in, take the legs up, lower that left leg towards the floor. Single leg hip lift, compressing the right thigh to the chest. Come back to the idea of saying yes. Come back to the breath. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Right hand supports the head. Left hand reaches for those left toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left elbow to the right knee. Take it across the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in, take the legs up, lower that right leg towards the floor. Single leg hip lift, just compressing the left thigh to the chest here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Left hand supports the head. Right hand reaches for the right toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right elbow to the left knee. Take it across the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last little push here. Yogi bicycle. Opposite elbow to the inner knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Take a moment. Set the feet down. Bridge pose. Lifting your hips up high, or possibly planting your hands, pointing your elbows up, and going all the way up to wheel, working towards straightening your arms, straightening your legs. You might even walk your feet a little bit away from your body. Eventually making your way down. Let's pull the knees in, and we'll rock forward and back, and land in yogi squat, toes out, heels in. Stand all the way up, come all the way back down, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back plank pose. Hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 5 chaturangas for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Let's get to the top. Look forward, bend your knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Yogi squat, stand all the way up, maybe balls to the feet this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back plank. Hold plank, tap your shoulders or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Fill up and expand. And exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Left leg flies, take it up and back. Once again, you have that option to step or we'll hop. It's up to you. You don't have to hop. If you're hopping, try to slow the hop down and feel free to go at your own pace. Left foot to the top, step or hop. Warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it to the back. Inhale, lunge to the top. You can stay in the lunge or 3-pointed plank or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Round 2, left foot to the top of the mat. Step or hop. Warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it back. Lunge to the top. Hold the lunge or 3-pointed plank or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Round 3, left foot to the top. Warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it to the back. Lunge to the top. Hold the lunge or 3-pointed plank or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Round 4, left foot to the top. Warrior 2. Skandasana, pull it back. Lunge to the top. Hold the lunge or 3-pointed plank or 1 3-pointed chaturanga. Last round, best round, left foot to the top. Warrior 2. Skandasana, pull to the back. Turn all 10 toes towards the back of your mat. Downward facing dog, right leg flies. Bend the knee and open it up. Let's flip the dog. Let that right foot fall over to the left as you lift your hips and reach back. Make your way to a seat. Boat pose. Butt down, legs up, compress. Thighs to the chest. Lift up out of the low back. Knees can be bent or straighten the legs. Take an extra couple of breaths right here. Let's slowly come down. Half boat, Ardha Navasana. Crossing the ankles when you get there. Right over the left, left over the right. Maybe arms overhead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in. Take the legs straight up. Let's reach for the opposite foot. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand to the outside of the right. It's just where you're aiming. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those hip lifts, pushing the sky straight up, navel to spine, or adding that double leg raise. And again, if you want a little bit more, go ahead and peel your shoulder blades off the ground. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs all the way down. Let's crunch up, little micro crunches, reaching for your feet here. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach to the right. I like to use that right hand as something to aim for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach to the left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yogi bicycle. Last little push here. Opposite elbow to the inner knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Set the feet down. Bridge pose, lifting your hips up or planting your hands, pointing your elbows up, going all the way up to wheel. Just a couple moments in your wheel. We'll slowly come down when you're ready. Windshield wiper the knees a little side to side. Let's pull the knees in, rock forward, land in yogi squat. Stand all the way up, come all the way back down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back plank. Hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 5 chaturangas for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Bend into the knees, step or big ol' hop to the top of the mat. Flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold in, yogi squat, toes out, heels in. All the way up, maybe balls of the feet this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, plank. Hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 5 chaturangas. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Take the right leg up and back. Bend the knee and open it up. Fall in triangle. Extend the right leg over to the left. Spin the back foot flat. Reach the left arm up. Hold it here, or let's dip the hips. All the way down, all the way up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Lift and lower that right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing right leg flies. Hold it here, or find a couple of hops towards your handstand if you want, or you just hold it. Take a couple breaths and just think of this as the splits. When you're ready, step the right foot or hop the right foot to the top of the mat. Full crescent pose. Raise up and reach up. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. Hands to the heart. We got lunges for 10. Straight down, straight up. That right knee is tracking with the second toe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top of the mat. Push off. Funky chair. Left ankle on top of the right knee. We will do a total of 3 of these on each side. So you might just want to hold this first one, possibly trying to get your hands to the floor, or maybe going for a little hop up towards the figure 4 handstand. It's up to you. Think about compressing on the way down, connecting your thigh and your chest. When you're ready, warrior 3. Take the left leg back, level the hips, fall over, lift from the inner thigh. You can always release the hands down. You can hold it, maybe hands on the low back, or let's do a couple single leg squats for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, funky chair, sit back, left ankle on top of the right knee, draw the hips back, release the hands down, couple of breaths here. Maybe you want to try a toe balance this time, coming up onto the ball of the foot, bringing one hand to the heart, or no hands if you don't have the balance like me today. When you're ready, warrior 3, one more time. Take that left leg back, level the hips, take a breath. Release the hands down. Shiva squat, left knee to the outside of the right calf. Warrior 3, bring it to the inside. Try to aim for the floor outside of the ankle, inside of the ankle. 3 more rounds. Outside, inside. 2 more. Outside, inside. Last one. Outside. Excuse me. Inside. Let's stand up. Funky chair. Sit back. Compress. Chest to your thigh. Stay here. Maybe you want to go for the arm balance this time. Flying pigeon. Wrapping the toes around the arm. Can you pick up that left foot? You can always extend it back, but you don't have to. When you're ready, let's step back. Warrior 2. Left foot to the back of the mat. Take a breath. Awesome. See if you can get a little deeper in that right knee. Skandasana to the back. Skandasana to the top of the mat. Turn all 10 toes forward. Downward facing right leg flies. You get a couple breaths there to hold it. Maybe you want to try a couple of hops up towards the handstand. And if you're hopping, just notice how I'm just easing into the shape. Trying to hold maybe an L shape before I work towards taking both legs up. It's up to you. We'll all eventually meet up in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take the left leg up and back. Bend the knee and open it up. Fall in triangle. Extend the left leg over to the right. Spin the back foot flat. Reach the right arm up. Hold it here. Let's dip the hips all the way down, all the way up. We have 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and lower the left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Take the left leg up and back. Hold it here. Just take a couple breaths, maybe thinking of this as the splits, or see if you can rock into that handstand. Couple moments. Eventually, let's bring the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. It's full crescent pose. Rise up and reach up. Draw your left hip back and your right hip forward. Hands to the heart. 10 lunges, straight down, straight up. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Top of the mat, funky chair. No balance. Sit back. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Draw your hips towards the back of the mat, releasing the hands down. And I might just be focusing on this compression, connecting my thighs and my chest, or I'll plant my hands, maybe work towards a little hop up towards a figure 4 handstand. Think about compressing on the way down, taking your thighs towards your chest. Warrior 3, you can work the balance to start out, or maybe you just want to keep your hands on the ground. As you start to fatigue, the balance is going to get harder. It's a single leg squat for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, funky chair. Sit back, compress, chest to your thigh. Release the hands down. Release the hands down, stay here. If you wanna go for a toe balance, I'm gonna come up onto the ball of the foot
and find the balance. I also like to work this like pistol, so grounding the heel and just working the balance from there. So multiple ways to do it, but eventually let's make our way back to warrior three. And releasing the hands to the floor, it's Shiva squat, right knee to the outside of the left calf. Warrior three, bring it to the inside. Try to aim for the floor, outside, inside. 3 more rounds, outside, inside. 2 more, outside, inside. Last one, outside, and inside. Stand up, funky chair, sit back. Right ankle on top of the left knee, draw the hips back, releasing the hands down. Maybe you want to try the arm balance, and I really like to focus on the arm balance and the compression in it, so that way when I go up, I can maybe see if I can get my legs off of my arms to press up to a handstand. So oftentimes, I won't take my leg back like I did on the first round. I really just try to keep everything super tight. Warrior two, when you're ready, step that right foot to the back of the mat, open it up. Just sink deep in that left knee, press through the outer edge of that back foot. Skandasana to the back of the mat, bend the right knee, straighten out the left foot. Skandasana to the top. Turn all 10 toes forward, downward facing dog, left leg flies, take it up and back. And you've got a couple breaths here. If you're hopping handstand, bring the foot closer to your hands. Look between your hands. Just try to rock into that shape, right? So I don't need to use a lot of momentum to get up. And if you've got the balance, you might try to switch your legs as many times as you can while you're upside down. Gotta think about using my fingers for something like that. Downward facing dog, shift it forward, plank pose, hold plank, tap your shoulders, or 5 chaturangas for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, maybe an up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's drop down to the knees. Thread the needle, reach the right arm up, and exhale, thread it through, dropping the right shoulder to the earth. Left hand to the floor above your head. Just try to spin your chest under the left arm. Slow everything down a little bit. Switch it out when you're ready. Left arm reaches up, and exhale, thread it through, dropping that left shoulder to the floor. Tippy toe those right fingers over to the left. Just slow it down. Coming back to the center, bringing your legs around in front, or trying to hop through. And if you have blocks that you can elevate your hands, you could do that. If you don't, you can just bring your legs around in front. But I want to focus on pushing and making the space to bring my legs through. So I really like to do it without blocks. And you can bend your knees and go through with your knees back, or you can try straight legs. I'm going to look way, way out in front of my mat. Bend my knees, exhale, compress. Woo. Thighs to the chest to make my way to a seat. Extend the legs straight out in front, lengthen the spine. And exhale, just hinge and fold in, flexing the feet. Try to pull the toes back towards your body. And as we make our way down and start to finish out the practice, you might even just choose to stay in the forward fold or make your way down onto your back. Just whatever sounds good. If you want to throw in a final twist, anything goes. Maybe a couple more ceiling circles with your knees. Any shape with your legs. I always like Baddha Konasana. It just feels good bringing the soles of the feet together. And let's just let the practice go.